What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're having a look at the newly released Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. This is going to be a newly released model powered by the Airoha 1562AE chipset. For those who have been following the channel for a while, you will know that it uses the same chip as the Gen 1 Pro, specifically the version 4.9 HR and version 4.9 Tiger Builder. Now, this Danny version 5.2 Sunflower is going to be featuring some of the latest features, including Bluetooth 5.3. It does have spatial audio with head tracking. It also has great bass with its speakers components. It supports iOS 16 and Android devices. You can download the Sunflower APK app to adjust some of its settings. It has improved hybrid ANC and transparency mode, up to 36 to 38 decibels of noise cancellation. Battery life on these are going to last up to 6 to 7 hours per charge depending on the volume you're going to listen to, and of course if you do have ANC turned on or off. And you'll get approximately up to 2 to 3 extra charges with the charging case. As for the charging case itself, it is MagSafe compatible and it is a wireless chargeable case. And of course it does have that iCloud seamless switching between up to 2 devices. I'll be showing that later in the video. As for the earbuds themselves, they do have the volume control slider. The speakers of the case is functional. It does make a noise whenever you're charging, pairing, or resetting the device. When charging any clones out there, I highly recommend to not use any chargers above 5 watts. If you do use a fast charger, it is a risk of permanently breaking the earbuds or the charging case itself, as the factories have not really tested fast charging. Other than that, it does have pressure control, air detections, most of the features just like the originals, including also audio sharing, live listening, Hey Siri. ANC on Android devices is actually adjustable, so you're basically able to reduce or increase the intensity of the ANC, but this only applies for Android users, which once again I'll show later in the video. Just before we move on, I would like to invite you guys to join my Discord server, where we are a community of little over 1,000 members. So if you ever have questions or concerns, you can join my server right there and ask any questions. And also you will see announcements of updates and new products way earlier than when I release a video. I also usually upload a written review before publishing the video. Finally, Danny is doing a giveaway of the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. Any orders with a value of $60 or above from May 23rd are eligible to join this giveaway. The winner will be announced between July 15 and July 31st on my Discord server. Simply DM me, private message me your order number and a screenshot of your order. Of course, all links and info will be provided in the description for those who would like to check it out. So anyways, here are the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. Delivery time takes an average 2 to 4 weeks to arrive, including delays. But for me, for the past 3 times that I've ordered from Danny, it arrived in less than 2 weeks. So for the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower, it took approximately 10 to 12 days to arrive, which is pretty quick. So it does come in a double packaging right here, as you can tell, to avoid customs, and of course it does come with a free in-case lanyard. So if you buy this directly from Apple, I think it costs about $13. So in this double box right here inside, you will have the actual packaging. Now I just want to say one thing. As you can see on the side right here, there's no stickers with the information and serial number. That's because I've ordered it the moment he released this, so basically he didn't have time to print all the stickers and stuff, and that's why mine doesn't have the stickers right here. But if you do order today, of course, just like the Danny version 5.1 and the previous models, you will be able to get, the same exact packaging. And if you guys want to see a comparison between the version 5.1 and the version 5.2, do let me know down below in the comments. But the Danny version 5.1 is still going to be very good. There's some ups and downs between the version 5.1 and version 5.2, really comes to your own preference. Anyways, here's the packaging. In the front we do have the earbuds themselves, and here on the side we do have a very similar design. And the back right here, we're supposed to have 2 stickers, pull tabs. I already removed it because I've already tested the product. So the first thing you'll see once you open the box is going to be that little pamphlet that says Design Babylon California. And so right here we're gonna have all the 4 booklets, including the user guide. And if you open it up, you're gonna see that it looks very similar. But let's just be honest, most of us won't really gonna be going through these manuals at all. We are then gonna have the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower wrapped in the plastic. And inside right here, we do have a charging cable, which is USB-C to Lightning. You can either use this cable to charge or simply use a Lightning to USB-A if you have one. Finally, in the box, you will have the air tips, which includes the extra small, and large. So here are the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. Let's check it out. Let's unwrap the plastic. Really easy. And here is a close-up look of the case. So in the front right here, we do have that LED diffuser, the frosted glass. And then at the back, we do have the hinge. It is a real metal hinge, including the engravings right there. We do have the pairing button in the back with the green LED in the front. On the side right here, we do have that loophole. And then at the bottom, we do have the speakers, which is functional. The lightning part right here. You can also charge these wirelessly with a MagSafe charger or with a regular Cheel wireless charger compatible. If you do open up the lid, we are going to have some engravings at the top, as you can see. And here is just a close-up look of the earbuds inside the case. Looks pretty good. The lid feels okay. You know, it's obviously the magnet's not gonna be as strong as the original ones, that's for sure, but it does get the job done. I would say that the hinge from the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower looks very similar, pretty much identical to the Danny version 4.9 Tiger Builder. They do have the same exact hinge color. And here's a close-up look of the earbuds themselves. We got the infrared LED right there that's trying to detect your ears on each side. We also have the mesh in the back right there. Looks pretty nice. And then the mesh on the top of the earbuds. At the bottom, we have the charging mechanism, including the chrome ring and the white plastic. We also have the engravings at the bottom. You can also remove the ear tips right there. We got the medium size right there. Be really careful when trying to remove the ear tips, because sometimes some people are trying to remove the ear tips and it's really hard because it's glued really well and they end up breaking the earbuds. They end up opening the earbuds. So really be careful the way you hold, the way you pull the ear tips. And this is how it's going to look from the inside. So as you can see, it's really easy to install the in-case lanyard. And there we go. It is well attached. It's not going to fall at all. There we go. So right now I'm going to pair up the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower to my iPad and iPhone at the same time to show you guys that seamless switching does work. Up to 2 devices between 2 iPhones or 1 iPhone and 1 iPad. I don't have a Mac, so I cannot really test that out. So anyways, like I said, it works on iOS 16. I don't really recommend updating to each new iOS 16 updates. And also I don't really recommend updating to the new beta of iOS 17. What you're going to do is simply open up the lid. You're going to see the pop-up animation on both of these devices at the same time. What you're going to do then is then tap on connect on both of these devices and then tap the pairing button in the back until it says connecting. You're also going to hear the speakers of the charging case, as you can tell. And as you can see, it is slowly connecting on both of these devices. So as you can see, it is connected to my iPhone without any problem and to my iPad as well. And if I do scroll down from the control center right here on each of these devices and then tap right here, you'll see the name of the product, AirPods 3s. If I tap on it, you're going to see that it is connected on both of these devices. We do have the AirPods Pro 2's logo. So here's just a quick look. You can see that we do have the battery percentage widget on your iPhone right there. Same thing on the iPad. And if you do go to the Bluetooth settings, tap on the eye information, we do have the percentage of the charging case and of the earbuds right there. You can change the name to whatever you want. You can go back right here and adjust ANC and transparency mode. The pressure control right there, air tip fit test. I really haven't tested that out. I do have the original AirPods Pros and I honestly don't even use the air tip fit test. I've never used it. I don't see the point. Some people might find it useful, but I don't see it in this case. We do have the ear detection. You can turn it off if you don't like it. And we do have personalized spatial audio. We do have the microphone right there, optimized battery charging, and the serial number right there. So if you do scroll down from the control center once again, and then you tap right here, you can actually tap on share audio, and you can actually connect to a secondary device to play music at the same time. This works also on the version 5.1 from Danny, even though I haven't shown it. And finally right here, we do have live listening. If you tap right here, and then as you can see, live listening does actually work. You can tap once again right here to turn it off. As you can see, whenever I put the earbuds in my ears, we do have the AirPods Pros pop up right there, just like the original ones. And they do have the same air detection sound. So right now I'm going to be testing the sound quality of Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder. So yeah, the sound quality of the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower do sound really good. They have a lot of bass and a lot of clarity. I do find that these do have a little bit more bass than the version 5.9. From Danny version 5.9 do also have some bass, but it focused a little bit more on clarity. So these do have slightly more bass than the version 5.1 because the speakers between the version 5.2 and version 5.1 are different. They're not identical, and they do have less bass than the version 4.2. I would say the Danny version 4.2 do focus a lot mainly on the bass and on the loud volume, but these do have more balanced audio when it comes to audio quality. So this is the microphone test of the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. This is a completely raw audio coming straight from the microphones itself. No post-processing, no editing. This is exactly how you're going to sound like whenever you're making a phone call, a Zoom call, a FaceTime call, whatever you want. And yeah, as you can see, it is very good, very usable. It has a very nicely improved microphone quality. And just to show you guys, the air detection does work. If I remove the right side, it pauses. And of course, the volume control slider is going to work. If I swipe up on the stem, it will increase the volume. And if I swipe down on the stem, it would actually decrease the volume, as you can see. Now, since they're both connected to my iPhone and iPad as well, currently playing music on a Spotify. If I do play music on my iPhone instead, that's gonna pause Spotify. And then we can go back to Spotify, iPhone. So right now I'm going to test out the ANC and transparency mode, and then I'm going to test out the spatial audio. So let's turn on transparency mode. So yeah, transparency mode is very good. It's amazing. It is better than the version 5.1. I can tell you that right away. I can really hear my surroundings, my voice. It does sound pretty natural, very similar like the AirPods Pros. Now let's turn on ANC. So yeah, I would say ANC is very powerful, it's very strong, it's really blocking a lot of the machinery sound. For those who find the ANC is too powerful, you can actually go on an Android device and reduce the intensity. So that's the advantage of the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. If it's too powerful for you, you can reduce the intensity, which usually you cannot do that in most clones. And now let's test out spatial audio. Fixed. So spatial audio fixed does work. It sounds more like a live studio version of a concert, let's say. And let's turn on head tracking. If I turn my head to the right, turn my head to the left, back and forth. So yeah, spatial audio head tracking does work on the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower, just as I expected to work. It works perfectly fine, no issues at all. And also these do have game mode to reduce latency, video and audio. You can basically go once again on an Android device, download the Sunflower APK app. Just to show you guys right there on an Android device that these do have indeed the Airoha 1562AE chipset. So this is the Sunflower app. So whenever you got your earbuds connected to your Android device and open up the Sunflower app, basically that's how it's gonna look like. So first of all, on the top right there on the app, we do have each battery health percentage of each individual earbuds right there, and also the charging case. Then we do have the name of the product right there. Here in this section is going to be the ANC and transparency mode section, and as you can see, the app is in Chinese and not in English, but I'm gonna go through the app with you guys. So right here is going to be the, like I said, the ANC and transparency mode section. If I tap right here, basically turn on transparency mode, and if I tap right here, basically it turns on ANC, and here in the middle is basically off. Like I said earlier in the video, we do have the adjustable ANC, so this is 100% at this time, which means ANC level is at the maximum at 100%. So let's turn this on to be able to feel the intensity. So if I do slide this to 50%, I do feel that the intensity of the ANC is not as strong. Here in this section is going to be spatial audio. So basically just like iOS, this is going to be basically the normal mode, it's off. This is going to be the fixed mode, and this is going to be the head tracking mode. We got the air detection, Siri, we got the pop-up animation, game mode. So guys, these are the Danny version 5.2 Sunflower. I do really think that these are an amazing product. They have great ANC, really strong ANC, and really nice transparency mode. If you guys got any questions or concerns, comment below in this video, or you can simply join my Discord. Once again, all the links will be down in the description. You can go check it out. If you guys want to see more close-up shot of this product, you can ask me on Discord. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.